Hey Patriots fans, we are back and today we have so much to break down as we head into what promises to be one of the most thrilling Sundays in recent memory. The buzz around Robert Spillane has been intense, and for good reason. This player has been dealing with a persistent ankle injury that has kept him off the field for practice, raising questions about his readiness for the Super Bowl. But yesterday, he gave everyone a clear message. He's been moving, running, and following a plan that is designed to get him back in time for the biggest game of his life. And when you think about it, this isn't just any game. It is a moment that defines careers, a stage where every player is going to give everything they have, pushing through pain, doubts, and fatigue just to step on that field. Robert Spillane is no exception. His presence, even if he's not quite at 100%, is a game changer for the Patriots. His impact on both run defense and pass coverage cannot be overstated, and the team knows it. Beyond Spillane, there are other key elements that deserve attention. A lot of narratives have been floating around, particularly about the Seattle offense and Sam Darnold, suggesting that the Patriots haven't faced anyone challenging. But those opinions often overlook the reality of the Patriots' defense. Take Christian Gonzalez, for example. This player has been targeted 28 times this postseason, 6 more than any other defender, and has allowed just 11 receptions. That completion rate, under 40%, is the lowest among anyone facing over 25 targets in the playoffs since 2018. Despite all this, much of the conversation centers only on offensive stars like Darnold or Jackson Smith, while players like Gonzalez and Carlton Davis, who have been critical to the Patriots' success, don't get nearly enough recognition. It's worth emphasizing that the Patriots' defensive unit, especially in the secondary, has been phenomenal throughout the playoffs. The narrative that Seattle has an unstoppable offense doesn't capture the full picture. The defense has consistently shut down top-tier opponents, and the contribution of Spillane, if he returns, will be invaluable. Even if he's not at full speed, his ability to step onto the field and impact the game is significant. Every player understands what's at stake, and these are the moments where experience, resilience, and preparation collide to create unforgettable performances. Shifting focus to the offense, Maye and the Patriots have faced nearly every top defensive unit in the AFC and have come out on top against almost all of them. From Will Anderson to Myles Garrett, from Zach Allen to Patrick Surtain too, the team has proven itself against elite competition. Yes, there are a few names they didn't face directly, but that doesn't take away from the impressive track record of facing the best defenses in the conference and prevailing. This isn't luck. This is a team that has earned its way to the Super Bowl through performance, preparation, and execution. Each game in the playoffs has tested them in the trenches, against formidable lines and aggressive secondaries, and the offense has repeatedly found ways to succeed. Within that context, Rondre Stevenson's contributions have been outstanding. While Trayvon Henderson has shown glimpses of breakout ability, Stevenson has been the steady workhorse, gaining crucial yards after contact, facing some of the league's most physically dominant defenses. His ability to push through tackles and maintain production against tough defensive fronts highlights why he continues to receive the bulk of carries. It's a testament to his grit and preparation, especially when you consider the challenges the Patriots' offensive line has faced. While there are moments when inside zones become congested and Henderson struggles to find clean running lanes, Stevenson consistently finds ways to generate yardage, even in high-pressure situations. The importance of situational awareness and adaptability cannot be overstated, especially with players like Henderson who possess explosive speed and lateral agility. In plays where he has space, he can break off long runs, demonstrating his potential for game-changing impact. Stevenson complements that by serving as the reliable, physical presence who can consistently pick up tough yards. Together, they form a balanced backfield capable of executing both power and finesse plays, forcing defenses to respect multiple threats at once. The Patriots coaching staff has clearly recognized this dynamic and continues to strategically distribute carries, ensuring that both players are utilized effectively based on game situations and defensive tendencies. Off the field, it's inspiring to witness stories like Trell Williams overcoming prostate cancer and being part of this Super Bowl journey. Moments like these bring perspective to the sport, reminding fans and players alike that life and football intersect in ways that make victories and perseverance all the more meaningful. Watching teammates achieve personal milestones and still contribute at the highest level of competition exemplifies the heart and dedication embedded in this Patriots squad. The blend of individual resilience, team synergy, and elite preparation makes this group fascinating to follow as they approach the championship stage. As we look at the broader picture, the Patriots have defied many skeptics who doubted their ability to reach the Super Bowl. Critics point to perceived easy schedules or highlight isolated struggles, but the reality tells a different story. This team has faced a gauntlet of formidable opponents and has succeeded against high-caliber players across all phases of the game. The defense, anchored by stars like Gonzalez, the secondary, and a healthy Spillane, has consistently performed under pressure. The offense, led by Maye and supported by a versatile backfield, has found ways to exploit weaknesses and sustain drives even against aggressive, elite defenses. Every aspect of their playoff run reflects a blend of preparation, adaptability, and execution. The narrative surrounding the Patriots must include both sides of the story. Too often, conversations focus solely on the offensive battles, overlooking the defensive performances that make victories possible. This team's ability to neutralize threats, force turnovers, and maintain composure under pressure is a critical component of their journey. Every tackle, every coverage adjustment, every strategic decision by the coaching staff contributes to the overall success we're witnessing. It's not about luck or chance. It's about consistency, preparation, and maximizing talent across the roster. As we continue to analyze and break down each matchup, it's essential to keep perspective on how the Patriots have reached this stage. They've done so by combining veteran leadership, young talent, and a willingness to adapt in high-pressure scenarios. From the offensive line battles to the secondary coverage schemes, every player has a role in this finely tuned system. The approach to game planning, the attention to detail, and the ability to perform when it matters most are what differentiate a team capable of winning the Super Bowl from one that falls short. In that sense, the Patriots exemplify both resilience and strategic execution, and the upcoming matchup promises to test every ounce of their preparation and skill. Now, shifting back to the offense, it's impossible to ignore how critical Maye has been throughout this playoff run. Every step of the way, he's faced defenses stacked with Pro Bowl talent, and yet time and again he's found ways to move the chains and put points on the board. The criticism about facing a soft schedule doesn't hold up when you break down who he's gone up against. From high-pressure front sevens to elite secondaries, this quarterback has demonstrated poise and decision-making that few can match under postseason intensity. He's had to read complex coverages, avoid pressure from explosive pass rushers, and still deliver accurate throws to his playmakers, all while keeping his composure in stadiums buzzing with tension. That combination of calm under fire and strategic execution is what makes him such a dangerous presence on the field. And speaking of playmakers, Rondre Stevenson's role continues to be pivotal. Against some of the league's best run defenses, he's consistently found ways to gain yards after contact, proving that he's not just a power back, but also a player with remarkable vision and toughness. Even in situations where the offensive line struggles to open ideal lanes, Stevenson adapts, making decisive cuts and leveraging his strength to push for extra yardage. This is the kind of reliability that allows an offense to stay balanced, keeping defenses honest and opening up opportunities for explosive plays from Trayvon Henderson and the receivers. Both backs complement each other perfectly, one offering power and persistence, the other speed and agility, giving the Patriots multiple weapons to exploit defensive weaknesses. Trayvon Henderson, in particular, represents a dynamic threat with the potential to break a game wide open. When he finds a clean lane, his ability to accelerate and change direction with precision is extraordinary. In the Super Bowl, this could become a defining factor, especially when paired with creative play calling that stretches the field horizontally and vertically. The Patriots coaching staff has shown a willingness to tailor plays to the strengths of their players, and Henderson's explosiveness is an asset that can force mismatches and shift momentum in crucial moments. Watching film, it's clear that his potential isn't theoretical. He has repeatedly demonstrated the ability to turn modest openings into massive gains. On the defensive side, the presence of Christian Gonzalez cannot be overstated. He's not just a shutdown corner. He's a player who can influence offensive game plans simply through his reputation and execution. Targets against him are limited because quarterbacks recognize the challenge, and when passes are thrown his way, he rarely allows completions. Alongside him, the secondary has consistently performed at a high level, and the addition of a healthy Robert Spillane only strengthens this unit. Even if Spillane is not at full strength, his experience, awareness, and physicality make a tangible difference, particularly in run support and critical third-down situations. Opposing quarterbacks will have to account for him on every play, which changes the dynamics of every offensive series. Looking at matchups against the Seattle Seahawks, the task is far from simple. Sam Darnold has shown moments of brilliance, but history has demonstrated his tendency to struggle under pressure and against complex defensive schemes. The Patriots have an opportunity to exploit those tendencies, particularly with a disciplined pass rush and a secondary capable of disrupting timing. Every misstep from the quarterback could turn into a game-changing play, and with defensive stars maintaining focus and communication, the potential for turnovers or stalled drives increases. The narrative that this is a one-sided matchup fails to consider how well-prepared the Patriots have been throughout the postseason to handle elite offenses. Beyond individual matchups, the overarching theme is preparation and adaptability. The Patriots have consistently demonstrated an ability to adjust in real time, whether it's altering blocking schemes, changing coverage responsibilities, or shifting the running game to take advantage of weaknesses. This level of tactical awareness separates championship-caliber teams from others. Each player understands not only their role but also the broader strategy, which allows for fluid responses to unexpected developments on the field. It's this combination of preparation, skill, and adaptability that positions the Patriots as legitimate contenders, capable of not just competing but dictating the flow of the game. In addition to strategy and skill, leadership plays a crucial role in this team's success. Veteran players bring experience that proves invaluable under the spotlight of the Super Bowl. They guide younger teammates, maintain composure under intense pressure, and provide the voice of reason when emotions run high. That leadership, combined with the raw talent on both sides of the ball, forms a foundation that allows the team to navigate adversity with confidence. Whether it's managing a 2-minute drill, responding to an unexpected turnover, or adjusting to a defensive stunt, the Patriots' leadership structure ensures that composure and focus are maintained at all times. Another critical aspect of this team's success is how they've balanced risk and reward. Offensive play calling has been designed to maximize opportunities while limiting exposure to mistakes. Quarterback reads, route adjustments, and running schemes all reflect careful consideration of both defensive tendencies and situational context. On defense, patience and discipline have allowed the team to force errors without overcommitting. This thoughtful approach to decision-making highlights the intellectual side of the game, showing that football at this level is as much about strategy and anticipation as it is about athleticism. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are spreading across the NFL landscape, and they carry a familiar sense of dread. Around the league, fans are starting to murmur the same phrase once reserved for another era: the evil empire is back. The New England Patriots, now under the commanding presence of Mike Vrabel, are once again being painted as the looming villain of professional football, and this time the reaction feels almost unified. From message boards to sports radio call-ins, there is a growing perception that something uncomfortable is taking shape in Foxborough. Vrabel's arrival has not only shifted the Patriots' internal culture, according to league insiders, but also reignited an edge that many rivals hoped was gone for good. Opposing fan bases speak less about individual players and more about an attitude, a sense that New England is reverting to a cold, ruthless efficiency that leaves little room for sentiment or sympathy. What fuels the speculation is not just performance, but posture. The Patriots are once again described as disciplined, confrontational, and unapologetically confident. Vrabel, known for his intense demeanor and psychological approach, is rumored to have embraced the role of antagonist without hesitation. Around the NFL, there is a belief that he understands the power of being disliked and is willing to weaponize it. turning boos into motivation and skepticism into leverage. Interestingly, this resurgence of the empire narrative has united fan bases that rarely agree on anything. Social media conversations suggest that supporters of historic rivals and distant franchises alike are bonding over a shared anxiety, the idea that New England dominance is no longer a closed chapter. The Patriots, once merely rebuilding in the public imagination, are now being discussed as a looming force that everyone wants to stop, even before it fully asserts itself. Whether this perception proves accurate remains to be seen, but rumors thrive on emotion, and emotion is running high. In the court of public opinion, the Patriots no longer feel like underdogs or projects. They feel inevitable again. And for a league that remembers what inevitability in New England once meant, that may be the most unsettling development of all. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.